Hello Capricorn, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is a reading for you for the third week of July 2020, and it's a general reading just to see what's on the cards for you. But before we dive into the tarot, we need to consult the oracle, and I'm just going to give you a 3-card oracle spread to start the reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom this mysterious little oracle has for you, Capricorn, for the third week of July 2020. What messages are there here for Capricorn for the third week of July 2020? What messages are there for Capricorn for the third week of July 2020? Let's see where the deck wants to fall open. Oh, it's a bit mad. Okay, I will take the middle pile. And as I said, just 3 cards. And let's see what you get. Fire. Beautiful. Fire. And perseverance and growth. So fire for us represents willpower, drive, force, passion. And with that drive and willpower, you can move forward, but you will need to persevere. This is the salmon, of course, which you know has to have that arduous task of swimming from the ocean all the way into the rivers and upstream to spawn. And then he died. But yeah, it's perseverance and fire and growth. So with perseverance comes growth, and this may well be growth in difficult circumstances. For when I'm looking at the card, I'm getting a sense of growth despite limitations, and perhaps enhanced sometimes by the protectiveness of limitations. So there you have it: willpower, fire, growth and perseverance. So there's your oracle cards, and let's see what the rest of the reading has as we look into the tarot deck to see what messages there are there for you, Capricorn, for the third week of July 2020. What's on the cards for Capricorn for the third week of July 2020? What messages are there for Capricorn for the third week of July 2020? Oops, what messages are there for Capricorn for the third week of July 2020? Right, let's start with that card. 8 of Swords, okie dokie. Flanked by 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. That's where you are, and surrounding energies, outside energies, and what's brought you here is strength, 4 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Your challenges are the 3 of Cups, Judgment, and the 9 of Swords. Then your advice row is the Sun, 2 of Wands and 9 of Wands. And finally your outcome shows Death, the Queen of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Please do not be alarmed. This is a card of transition. Okay. And then you have the 6 of Swords, another card of transition. So it seems you're transitioning. You're going into a new phase. You're moving from perhaps difficult times towards calmer waters. So let's see. Right, you have used stoical persistence and perseverance. You know, chipping away at something steadily and not using overt brute force, but perseverance, determination, and steady application of yourself, of your time, your effort, in order to reach a goal. This has brought you to a place of security. The 4 of Wands is like coming home, being secure, having set down firm roots, and being stabilized, happy, and of course secure, in a place where you can grow and you know, a place that is safe to make changes. And you have received or found within yourself a seed of potential that, if used practically and diligently and with perseverance, it can grow into something of value, something that brings and holds stability, security, bounty even, abundance. But that was just a beginning. So with perseverance, you've been able to build on an idea, a seed, a beginning, to create a stable place, a stable environment. And now it seems that a state of transition is on the cards for you, moving forward into or towards something new, towards a goal perhaps. Seeing here, you're making continued progress, structuring something diligently again, working hard, perhaps working, for some of you, working with collaboration, with some help, some advice, assistance with people around you, and you know, working harmoniously together towards a cause, a goal. But somehow you have a sense that you're trapped. You're in a position where things are beginning to worry you, and I'm getting that from your your challenge row, but we'll link that up in a minute. So there you are, working hard. I think you're aiming towards manifesting this idea, bringing this idea into complete fruition, abundant fruition, that provides the stability that is so important and attractive to you. And of course, I mean, you know, that is for everyone, isn't it? So wanting to find yourself in a stable, secure, nurturing environment with abundance around you. But you feel there is something barring your way, and something that you perceive is impenetrable, something you can't get out of. However, with the Eight of Swords, that sense of being trapped is often a misconception, and by changing your perception, by changing the way you look at things, it can often show the way out. The thing with the swords, the rabbit may look trapped, but there is enough space for him to move out of this confinement. And these, what looks like snakes on the ground, may be alarming and frightening, but they're actually mere shadows. And this is why you get in your challenge row, you have this Nine of Swords, continual worry, fears, growing fears. The more you think about them, the bigger they become. The more you worry about them, the more they keep you up at night, the more you fret. So it goes round in a vicious circle. In this deck, the centipede is used to indicate things of fear and abhorrence, and the poppy's about sleep, because this is the nightmare card. So your challenge is worrying, but to cope with that, you need to look at things with a new perspective, because it often indicates overthinking, over worrying, where you're just going around in a perpetual circle of anxiety rather than actually coming up with a plan. And let's keep it in our hands for now. This transitional stage does seem like a challenge to you. You're being called, you're struggling with this calling. There's a spiritual awakening indicated here as well, and the sense of being stripped bare of all masks, of all outer, the ego, what we are, our appearance, how we like to have people perceive us, is being stripped away. This is a challenge for you because it's in the challenge row, and it's, this is probably what you're struggling with. However, the thing with the Judgment card, it's about a spiritual awakening. It's about rising up and reinventing yourself, rising up as someone new, rising up perhaps from a struggle or a difficult situation, as a new enlightened person. You've also got the Three of Cups. It's a challenge for you. It seems you're struggling to find time and the inclination to enjoy simple pleasures, social pleasures. And yes, that may have something to do with the restrictions. They are now lifting for many places, although it's still quite confining when and where and how we can socialize. But I'm also thinking that it's more of an internal struggle. You're finding it hard to enjoy this perhaps renewed freedom we're having, because of being under pressure, being worried and anxious about how things are transitioning for you, how you are having to transition. Not all transitions are welcome and easy. So there you have it. You've been working hard towards something, and that something is what you would like to build up to provide security and value, comfort, to bring yourself to a comfortable position in life. Right, so your advice card. You have the Sun, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Yes, this is saying that, you may have struggled. This may have been a time where you felt like you've been moving uphill against the wind, but you are so close to getting to your goal. And you'll see this little mouse has climbed up, had a rocky start, had some losses. Those are the fallen berries. And but he's made progress, and that's represented by the vine leaves. And you know, his aim was high. He's reaching for the berries at the top, the sweetest berries that are illuminated for him. So you're almost there. It's you know, saying just keep persevering, just keep climbing, because you're doing it, you're managing, and you're at a point where you are able to make progress and bring development out, but you're sort of like stepping through a doorway, and this again, this hinting at transitioning, and choices are opening up for you, and you will have to choose. You know, you can keep, there's the possibilities all around in the starry canopy there, that globe thing, and the pine trees are symbolizing the stability, the deep-rooted security, the deep-rooted stability that has been laid down by steady progress and structured ideas and working diligently toward your goal. I'm getting a sense here that the Sun card is here to say that, you know, you are as almost there. The success is almost there. The brighter days, the clarity, the sense of warmth, security, and the relief you feel when you reach your goal is so nearly there. It also, to me, implies, you know, lighten up a bit and enjoy where you are, rather than focusing on the negative. I know for some people may say, oh, it's easier said than done, but it's a matter of changing the way you look at things, deciding how you want to feel about things, deciding what angle you're going to look at things, and that's a choice for you. You know, I think being positive at this stage is very important, because you are almost reaching your goal. You're at the last surge, and it's that enjoyment, that positivity is what can give you the drive, the energy, the willpower to just make that last stretch of the journey, of the last effort of reaching towards your goal, which you will reach. You will see development. You'll begin to see the first rewards of your hard work coming in. The Three of Wands is about making steady progress and actually visualizing or getting a tangible glimpse of the beginnings of the success. You will also be in oh, that's lovely, yes, you'll also be in a more stable position emotionally. You'd have gotten control, you'd have mastered your emotions, your fears, and you'd have reached a far more tranquil and peaceful frame of mind. A frame of mind actually when you begin to feel more intuitive, and because you would be in a better frame of mind, a better, you know, in a better place spiritually and emotionally, you'll be able to nurture others. And I'm getting a sense also that, you know, contentment, joy will begin to well up in your life. within you. And there you have your transition card. As I've said earlier on in this reading, sometimes transition is a little difficult, painful, but it makes way for new growth and new development. And it's right under the Judgment card, so it certainly seems, Capricorn, that you are in a transitional stage, and if you can find a way to embrace and enjoy that, look at the positive side of things, you will enjoy continued growth, development. So there you have it, Capricorn, your reading for the third week of July. I hope it resonated with you, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button and have yourself a good week, and God bless you till we meet again.